Hi guys, it's Latoya here with Quality Alliance Consulting Group, and today I want to talk to you about policies and procedures. Ever since we were in grade school, we had to practice policies that were put in place by the administrators, such as a fire drill. And depending where you live, you may have had to practice an earthquake drill. And most recently, in the most recent decades, we had to put in place a shelter in place policy. Here's the thing, guys. I was really kind of skeptical of having this conversation with you guys about policies and procedures based on everything that has been going on. And, the reality is that if policies and procedures are not put in place, there's less chance that everyone will remain safe within the company and the organization. And, the reason I was skeptical was because of the most recent school situations that have been going on in the news. And, it seems to me, it's like every few years there's a situation going on with one of these schools, and, you never really get over it. And here's the thing, depending on who you speak with, their perspective changes, right? Based on their experience. So when I was in grade school, we didn't have to have shelter in place drills. We had fire drills because that was something that was likely to happen, right? If there's a fire, how do we get everyone out safe? In some places, I know people who had to have earthquake drills. That's not something that we had to do. We didn't have to do earthquake drills. I'm in Philadelphia. That's not something that we really experienced. Although when it happened, I was an adult by the time I had my first earthquake, and I was like, wait a minute, what do I do here? And it was so baffling to me because I'd never experienced one before. And so when you're put in a situation that you're not used to, you know it exists, but you're not used to, you don't know what necessarily to do. And that could be scary. That could be scary when you don't know what to do. Matter of fact, when I had the earthquake that I experienced, I was at work. And everyone just kind of looked around. I was like, okay, what was that? The ground move. Why did the ground move? That's not something that we experience here. So, if I was in California, for instance, that would be something I will be accustomed to. It's not something I'm accustomed to here. So we don't need policies and procedures here for earthquake drills because it's not something that we really experience very often here. But if I was in a different state, it would definitely be something that I would have to practice so that I could be familiar with it so that I could know what to do. But if it's not something that you experience, then it's like, I don't need it. Who would have thought that we would have had to have shelter in place policies? Why would we need a shelter in place policy? All the things that could possibly happen require us to have a shelter in place policy. Who would have thought that we would have had to have PPE policies? Who would have thought? Depending on what industry you're in, this may be something that you're familiar with, but depending on what industry you're in, this is something very foreign up until a few years ago that we had to have these type of policies in place. So policies and procedures are necessary so that you can function in your business. We do see a lot of companies that have policies and procedures in place that are not effective. So we take the policies and procedures that you already have and upgrade them. As one of my favorite singers say, she sings, level up. We level up your policies and procedures. Remember I did that video that I said the good, better, best policies? Where does your company lie? Is it good? Is it better? Or is it best? I don't know about you, but I prefer for my business to run at its best level. Are your policies and procedures what you need? Because if they're obsolete, then why have them? One of the ways to check to see if your policies are really working for your company is to conduct a check, which is the Plan, Do, Check, Act. Do you have that in place? Are you reviewing your policies? Are you making sure they're up to date? Are you making sure everyone knows what they're supposed to do? Are you making sure that your policies fit your company, fit the industry, fits what is happening in society? If you want more details about policies and procedures or the Plan, Do, Check, Act or QAC in itself, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. What are you really looking for within your business and how we can help you get to the place that you want your business to grow to. Guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye now.